Good morning. Good morning. Are you Crystal Bogan? And Ms. Bogan was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, I have.
And any additions or corrections or?
There's a lot of history, we understand, Your Honor, but discussed it with counsel also restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Oh. Well, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't dismissed. There were 14 felonies that weren't dismissed. At least 4 or 5 misdemeanors that weren't dismissed. I understand the restitution, and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So do they know about this case? And what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm continuing on my deferred. Because I'm actually supposed to start nursing.
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really going to be able to go to nursing
Yes,
school
ma'am.
with this type of criminal history?
Deferred, yes, ma'am. Either that haven't been convicted of it. I'm a CNA now.
Where do you live now?
In Houston.
Another issue that I see on here also is the restitution, because it shows $9,400, but then it also, that was from inside the bank, and then it shows $500 from an ATM and $100 from a cash app, totaling $10,000, not $9,400. Is that correct?
And that would have been added on, I guess, I think, fee.
Well, it says 500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went into it. I didn't have no access to the card.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
The only thing we knew about
That was,
was 100 that was in the bank.
I wasn't aware, Your Honor, when we did it and got when I got the PSIs, when I was notified, I was in the cash wrap. But if it was a withdrawal, then that would be her responsibility joint and separately.
Right. It says, so
Just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of $10,000, $94 from inside the bank, $500 from an ATM, and $100 from a cash app transaction. It doesn't matter if you did it or if the other person that you were with did it. Y'all were working together. So you're both, and what's the other status of the?
I don't have the other status of another person, Your Honor. This is one that was in charge. But not there's Cussing on there. But
Okay.
she was responsible.
Yeah. So I mean, if there was another person, and you didn't give that information, then that's, okay. Apparently the cops didn't either, so.
She went in the bank. She was on the hospital. Well, I did the fact not to my knowledge.
And hold on. So the probation's in Sutton County. Have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County? Okay. And so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern. The state has the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim. However, we understand.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Bogan. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly.
Excuse me, Judge.
I'm not. I can't. There's no way. It has to be straight probation, and I realize that that's going to potentially have some issues, but I can't with 14 prior felony offenses, same type of thing. So
I don't.
you
No,
do.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. How many do you think you have?
I have 3 here and some back home.
Okay, you have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses.
You know, we're going to be convicted and deported.
Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail, so that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation, so that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all of that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm going to run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggregated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit, and that's the 10-year probation that you're on in 5 different cases. That's not correct.
No.
So how many cases are you on probation for in Sutton County?
It all ran together. So
I understand it all. It doesn't run, but that's not how it works.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When it runs together, it just means you're serving it at this. I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. Ma'am,
What?
this is not going to help.
It don't matter what I thought.
Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks.